So if you watched my last video, then you should already know what went down. If you didn't, then I strongly recommend you go back and watch it. Please watch it, because I'm about to spoil something real quick in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I got Merlin. I got him. First 10 roll, straight up. Ritual of the gods. If you believe in the ritual will give back. That's what I found so far through my research and studies and statistics. That's what I found so far. If you put your heart in the ritual, again, 5 tickets or 5 single rolls in general, and 1 10 roll, you should be good, as long as you believe. If you just do it because for the sake of doing it, then guess what? It's not in your heart. If it doesn't come from your heart, right there, this bitch right here, if it doesn't come from the heart, then you ain't gonna get shit. But if you also watched the last video, then you should also know that I was planning to save the rest of my quartz for Arturia, but unfortunately I just talked to my brother about it, because it was, you know, he got me quartz under the condition that I have to use all my quartz for Merlin. And when I said, yeah, why don't I just save it for Arturia, he was like, nah bitch, use it now. You got Merlin, use it now. So this video is literally taken minutes after the last video. So yeah, but I did change the question of the day, and it is kind of topical, I guess. Out of every servant right now, who do you think deserves a buff or buffs, multiple buffs? And I'm not only talking about 5 stars, I'm talking about 4 stars as well, 3 stars, 2 stars, 1 stars. Every servant out there right now, as this video's up. And in my opinion, this might sound like a generic answer. This didn't take that much thought. It was just something that I was like, yeah, she deserves a buff. I think Arturia Saber, normal Saber, just normal, straight up vanilla Saber, 5 star. King Arthur deserves a buff. For a lot of reasons. He's one of the earlier servants, so of course her skills are a little bit outdated. They're kind of useless, to be honest. Second, she's the face of fucking Fate in general. Fate Grand Order, Fate Stay Night. She's the face of Fate. And I would even go as far as saying, and I think a lot of people would probably agree, she's the face of Type Moon. The Type Moon universe, the Nasuverse. She's the face. She's the one that represents the company. When people see her, they think about Type Moon. They think about Fate. They think about the Nasuverse. But the fact that she's strongly underwhelming in Fate Grand Order, it's kind of sad. So I think she needs a major buff. She needs a couple of buffs. Give her something with her charisma, her first skill. At least give her more critical damage. Maybe with her third skill, maybe she drops crit crystals, but at the same time increases her crit star absorption and critical damage. That would have been fine. I don't know. It's just something to make her more useful for not only herself, but maybe for the team as well, because she's not that great. She's not that great. I like her and all. I'm not bashing her character. I'm not bashing her as a waifu or anything like that. After all, she is Gil's wife. But you can't overlook the fact that she's not good as a unit, as an actual offensive servant. She's just not that great. So with that said, unfortunately, I can't really wait to scout for her, because my brother really wants me to scout right now, and if I don't, he's probably gonna fist me. But of course, answer the question down below. Of course, there's a lot of servants in my mind that deserves a buff as well, but I want to know what you guys know. You guys already know what I know. King Arthur, straight up. If you guys say Merlin, I swear to God, Merlin does not deserve a buff. Merlin, Waver, Jalter, Kualter, Ozzy, a lot of the already good servants do not need buffs. They do not need buffs. Like, I mean, I kind of want Gilgamesh to get a buff, to be honest, but that's a story for another day. Let's go ahead and just do a bunch of 10 rolls, and we should be straight. We should be straight. If I get Merlin again, hey, I apologize, but my brother forced me to do this. So if my friend is watching, I'm sorry. He made me do this. He made me do this. Okay? It was not my choice. He made me do this. He's in the background right now. You don't see him. He has 2 guns pointing at me and a sword. It's not pretty. He's gonna fist me if I don't do this. So I'll have to use all my fucking quartz for this beautiful man. Merlin is indeed a beautiful man. Which is a big reason why I wanted him in the first place. It wasn't so much because he was actually useful, which he is. He's one of the most useful servants. Again, oh, wow, I got a Kiara seed. But mainly because he's just a gorgeous man. You can't deny his looks. He's fucking beautiful. His hair is glorious. His cloak, sexy. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But if you're not already aware, I am a huge fan of the guys in Fate Grand Order. Gilgamesh to name one of them, of course. Ozzy, love him. Kintoki, love him too. Merlin, I don't exactly love him in that level. I just appreciate his gorgeousness. If there was a gorgeous class servant, Gilgamesh would be obviously a gorgeous class servant, but I wouldn't put it past him to make Merlin a gorgeous class servant as well. That's an insider within my group. But yeah. I still can't help but feel bad, honestly. I was hoping my friend would pull Merlin. I was really hoping he'd pull Merlin, but obviously it didn't work out. And again, I apologize. I really apologize. I know he's gonna be really pissed. He's gonna contemplate quitting Fate Grand Order. I understand. Wow, this is not a good roll. I mean, I can't complain. Alright, let's go ahead. One more 10 roll. One more 10 roll. And then the deal is set. Did I say I was going to use all the 10 rolls? Because 60 of the quartz I got with my own money. I got without my own shit. With my own savings. So my brother, I already used this shit. He got me 2 10 rolls. I already technically used it. So if I don't get Merlin now, then that 60 quartz is mine. I'm just saying. I didn't say it. He didn't get me all the quartz. Don't get it twisted. He didn't get me all the quartz. So I'm just gonna use what he gave me because that was part of the deal. Never said I have to use all my shits. So saving 60 quartz. So I don't think we're getting Merlin with this rate, honestly. It doesn't look. I mean, last video I said similar shit and then we got him out of my ass. So maybe he's gonna come again. I don't know. Who knows? And we didn't even do the ritual, so makes sense that we're not gonna get him again because we didn't do the ritual. Huh. Again, guys, 5 scouts, 5 singles, and then a 10 roll. And the likelihood of you getting something you want, as long as you believe it in your heart, you should be able to get something good or something you want. As long as you believe in the ritual in your heart. I feel like my friend is probably very annoyed at the fact that I've been pushing the ritual that hard, but hey, it works. Most of the time. Another Kiara seed, what the fuck? Okay. Alright Kiara. I mean, I have you as a servant already. I guess getting you as a craft essence shouldn't be that big of a deal to me. And that's the end of the don't quote me on this, but I think we got the same 2 craft essences from the last turn roll. Disregarding this, of course, I think these 2 were the same exact CEs we got in the last turn roll. Okay. Well, there's the 60 quartz that, again, I got it with my own shit as insurance. So, I'm saving this. Again, if my brother's watching, or if, you know, this is all me. This is all me. So I have the right to use these quartz as I do want, okay? I don't even know what that means, but yeah. This was a very uneventful video, but like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you dislike it. I don't blame you. Comment down below and please answer the question of the day. Out of every servant right now, as of right now, at this second, who do you think deserves a buff or buffs, multiple buffs? And if you can, you could elaborate on that. Like if, for example, when I said Arturia deserves a buff, I think They should buff her charisma with maybe give everyone else NP, just like Merlin, or for her third skill, there should be crit absorption to her and critical damage, something like that. So if you guys could elaborate, if you pick a servant, and elaborate what kind of buff should they get, more damage NP, maybe give them invincibility, something like that. So yeah, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, to become a supporting character to me, the main character, because without you, the supporting characters, I would just be the only character. There's no fun in that. There's no fun in being the only character. So yeah, why not subscribe to become a supporting character? You guys are the homies. I really need to work on this outro, but yeah.